Welcome back, everyone, to the next session of Reditus. We're in episode 103. Let's do a recap from last week. The session began with a private, emotional conversation between Trey and Magnus. Magnus had told Trey his true name, Simulai, and promised he would do whatever it takes to return magic and save those that they care for. However, he warned Trey that their connection must remain a secret to avoid fracturing the party's trust. Meanwhile, Felix caught up with the group about his progress on the ship at Nuva Moria before heading out to tend to unfinished business. As the party gathered in the lounge, Magnus approached Demantrum with an unexpected request. He believed that if Demantrum absorbed the sealed essence of himself trapped within Magnus, it might cure his lingering illness. Following Darius's lead to keep tempers cool, Demantrum agreed to consider the plan once Magnus brought him the exact details of how this could be executed. With the potential threat of Verris looming over them, Elion pulled the Dragonborn Warlock aside to gather intelligence on the island of Elion and the living clay. The group unanimously agreed that securing the clay to control Verris had to be their first priority. Leaving him unchecked was simply too dangerous. After requesting some supplies from Jasper, the party hunkered down inside Darius's hut for a long rest, while Trey spent the night training and meditating in the main hall. Upon waking, most of the lounge had cleared out, but Elo and Moonshadow had remained. Interested in their plans, the automaton offered to try and teleport the party directly to the island, provided they could somehow find an object from Elion to increase his chances of success. With their destination set, Elion shared the final harrowing details that Warlock had gave him about the mysterious island. A buried object that fell from the sky, an unknown village, a fully intact Centaurium ship, and dangerous ancient monsters not of this land. Creatures the Warlock had called dinosaurs. Be right back to see what happens next.
We've mourned our dead, but broken blades can still be drawn. Rise up now, the war's not gone. Darius walks where shadows feed. A debt is owed, a price decreed. Jak rides hard on lightning's wing. No mercy left in anything. Trey calls forth from time unknown.
All right, to catch you guys up, you had woken up within the lounge. Everybody had regrouped. Trey had returned. You guys having a conversation with Elion had kind of faded out. He is sitting in the corner of the room still, as Elion had kind of brought out his book to refer to some notes that he had taken while talking to Warlock. As he mentioned this island, these monsters called dinosaurs. What do you guys want to do?
Teleport.
I'm just taking care of something. I'll be a minute. I can still hear everything.
Okay.
Well, Elion, I know that you had said that this living clay, it would be a way for you and Verris to be split up. And I said to Verris, but maybe not to you, that sometimes it's not the best decision to rush things. Do you think that you're going to be comfortable without Verris?
I think so. I mean, I didn't really know about him until just recently. I think it's what is best.
All right. I don't know if anybody here's got experience with this living clay, but if it's meant to do the job and you're comfortable and confident, then I think we can move forward with it.
Of course, I'm confident. Why wouldn't I be?
I know that we talk about it like a group, but I just hope you know that you've got a choice is all. Nobody's going to force you into doing something you don't want to do.
No, I know. I wouldn't let them force me.
That said, the dangers of that island, these large creatures, and a Centaurium ship, these are some things we need to take into consideration. We can be teleported there, but I don't know if we can be teleported back. Elion, do you think that you could maybe bring us back, or do we need to find a way ourselves?
I just want to remind you there is a ship over there.
I would not be going with you. I'm unable to, so you would have to find a way to return yourself. I don't even know if we can get you there successfully. It's simply an attempt.
If it's old Centaurium ship, left there dilapidated, well, that sounds a lot like what Felix is taking care of, innit? Maybe we take some pointers. Do you have a way that we could contact him?
Darius puts his hand up.
Right, maybe that mental communication method that you've got, that might suffice.
I will my bag and I pull a stone out and I toss it over to you. You get 25 words. You can say it through here. Just yeah.
All right, thank you, Darius. I appreciate that. And Trey's gonna pick the stone up. We expect to repair Centaurium ship. We need advice on how to drive said ship back home. Thanks.
Okay. Felix, you watch as Jonas is kind of staring at you with excited eyes, and then you see her quickly grab in her pouch and look out, and you hear this message come through from Trey as she excitedly holding as like, oh my goodness, who is this? Yeah, fixing ships is kind of what we do. Wait, what? Who are you? And then she kind of looks over confused at Felix.
I can hear like the voice coming through, like
Yeah.
Jonas, that's Trey. He's part of the ATLADS now.
Wow, you're really growing. I'm an ATLAD, right? I got inducted, I think, whenever you were there. If not, I hope to be. Yeah, so he needs help. We should help him. We should help right away, right? Where is he? Do you know where he is?
Everything that you told, sorry, DM, but everything that you told me, like that's where we're at right now, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he should still be here. Let's go have a look.
Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Gonna meet more people. Everybody maybe stay here. Should they stay here? They should all stay here, right?
No, I think they should probably come. It's probably not a bad idea. It'll make a lot more sense if they do.
Okay, pack up. Let's go, everyone. You see everybody kind of start to get their bags.
Well, except, and Felix looks over and sees a guy like keeled over, like vomiting into a trash can. Probably not that guy.
I'll be all right. Just need a minute.
Yeah, you don't worry. You can stay behind for now.
Thanks. And Armin speaks up and, I'll just hang back a little bit and make sure he follows up safely.
All right, sounds good. Well, yeah, this is perfect timing. Let's go meet with them.
And she starts excitedly kind of following you. Trey, you hear this message back from this excited, sounds like young girl of some description coming through the sending stone back to you.
And basically, Jonas is telling us that. Is Jonas telling us that we will be visited by them soon?
She's super excited. Who are you? She'd love to help. And that's all she said back.
Oh, okay. How many uses are available to us through the sending stone? Is it just
you would know this like once per day?
Okay.
Yeah.
Colin, can you check Messenger?
Now, what I want to know is, would Trey know that, or would he keep trying to talk to her?
Well, Trey's used sending stones before, and so if this one is unique or special in some way, then Trey obviously wouldn't know how to handle that. But if it's like very common, run of the mill, he would probably know that you could communicate one way once per day. Is that about right?
Yeah, once per day.
Okay. Well, Darius, I appreciate you letting me use the sending stone. A voice I didn't quite recognize said they were excited to see us.
Oh, right. Sorry. That was Jonas. She's actually one of my siblings. One of Magnus's,
Do you feel kinship towards this person, Jonas?
Sort of. It's hard to explain.
Right. I can only imagine things get a bit curious.
Well,
given the
no.
circumstances.
I mean, she had my last name, which then I assumed she was some part of my family. And then I had a vision, and it was her as a child going through the shit that I went through as a child. So that's the kind of, I almost feel like I have to protect her, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I'll get that more than you think, Darius. Hold on to that. Even if you got nothing else that can drive you.
Oh, living is a great driving force.
Yeah, certainly.
Right, so what are we doing?
At this point, you
Well-
hear some footsteps by the entrance, and Felix, you see that as you come in the entrance of the lounge, you see the ATLADS to the right. You see the room almost completely empty. Just Elo Moonshadow to the left in the corner, and the trundling of footsteps behind you as the group of people are following your lead.
Yeah, Jonas, everyone, just right in here. Hey, guys.
Oh, hi, I'm Jonas. Hello. Oh, so good to see you guys. He just starts running over towards Darius for a hug, reaching
will
up
kneel.
towards him.
To catch her.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Amazing. Oh, there's Jack. Jack, how are you? She just kind of pushes Darius aside a little second, runs
Drops
over,
her.
and starts grabbing Jack around the legs.
Yeah, Jack does give her a hug. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, as you're kind of completing the pat on the back, she almost just breaks from you to run over to Rita. Oh, Rita! Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. You've changed so much. Look at the smoky essence. How did you do that? What even happened here? Oh, you look so beautiful. Ah, she's just getting all excited and petting away at her.
Well, you guys said something about needing to pilot a ship. Coincidentally, we already brought a crew.
All right, that's good. So, a small detail: the ship may not work.
Well, we're prepared for that possibility. All of this information is actually really new to me. But
Okay, so
our missions seems maybe aligned once more.
perfect. Happy to have you aboard. We're going to be teleported to a random island. You have to fix a ship. That's the only way we get out of there.
Yes, that's Well, it turns out that's what Jonas wanted to do anyway when I went back and spoke with her. She'd already made the arrangements.
Perfect. Thank you, Jonas. I don't know how you knew that.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh, rub by your ear. As you say this, you see people almost not stopping coming in. You see 2, 4, 6, but 8 people following Felix and Jonas into the room. Jak and Darius, you would recognize nobody.
Nice.
All right.
But Jonas's ears kind of perk up a little bit, and then, oh yes, yes, I was looking into that thing, that device thing in Arakan. They'd asked for me because apparently I'm an expert on certain technology and certain types of things. So I went there and to check that out, and then whenever I did that, I found out kind of what was going on with it, and I wasn't really 100% sure, but I figured out quite a bit of it. And then a guy here brought me to this place. I was a little bit late for the meeting, but he wanted some information on what happened. I told him I'd give it to him, and kind of from there, then he told us what was going on. Potentially, he works in a lot of probabilities, and the probability was that you were going to go to this special island, and we had issues with our boat, and we heard that there might be a boat that's still working there, and if we could use that information to correspond with the ship that we've created, it could be what we need.
Excellent. Okay.
So excited.
That was
It's
about
very
as fast as
exciting.
Felix.
Oh, I don't think anybody's as fast as Felix. His brain just goes.
Oh, Jonas, you know, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys followed all that. Sometimes when Jonas gets excited, she rambles a little bit fast. But anyway, it seems that yeah, we need to go take a look at this ship.
Okay.
I'm not able to try and teleport that many people.
Could you do it twice?
Oh, no, it's not you. Hello. Oh, sorry. I'm so rude. Starts running over. You are amazing. And starts grabbing his leg and kind of like looking at the mechanics, and Elion kind of sitting there just kind of watching her, and she's kind of going all over this huge automaton.
I don't know if one would be successful. Trying again might be futile.
Oh my goodness, this craftsmanship, this is phenomenal. Hey, Felix, did you make this?
No, I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, I'm being so rude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She kind of like backs up a little bit and puts her hands in her pockets, almost trying to self-restrict herself. I apologize. Jonas Silverstrum. And she kind of bows down.
Hello, Moonshadow. That is okay. My appearance can be, well, some people off.
Yes. Sorry. I apologize, everybody. Calm down. This is all very exciting. She kind of just sits down on the couch, kind of looking at her eyes darting around the room, trying to contain herself. As she does that, 2 more people enter the room. You see a younger human male, a little bit pale in the face, but like everybody else, bags kind of strapped over his back, and kind of comes in, kind of wiping his mouth, looking a little bit kind of sheepish, and kind of shuffles off to the side. And behind that, you see a human, hair kind of like spiky, pushed to the side, has a smile as he walks in, and Jak and Darius, you recognize Armin from Moria, the fire mage you had encountered the first day with York. Walks in, he kind of just does a bit of a smile and a nod towards you both, and leans up against the wall, folding his arms.
Darius smirks and goes, "Hello, friend."
It's good to see you again, ATLADS, liberators of Memoria.
Good to see you.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
Oh, right. Lego is supposed to bring us.
I figured that'd be the case.
Okay, so does that mean he has to like return us and then take us again?
From what I understand, we're leaving from here. It actually kind of has to be from here, I think.
All right, well, Jak, I guess you get your special case.
Well,
Ooh, Jak, you're getting a special case?
Yes.
A gadget? Is it metal?
No, Jonah. He was just going to ask Ligo.
I do have something special, and he whips out the Nulcha pistol.
Ooh.
And he
Actually,
starts.
Jonas, have you seen my new
flourishing it.
special case for my suit? It's pretty cool. I actually just built this case pretty recently.
Oh, there's so many exciting things. We have so much
Yeah,
to look at and so much to do.
Jack, I didn't know you wanted a special case. I could make you a special case too. What did you want to put in there? Like your guns, your ammunition? What do you want? It could attach to the side. I actually have a couple different designs in mind that might suit you perfectly if that's what you were looking for. I didn't even know you were looking for any kind of case, let alone a special one.
Can you make something that can equip with my bandolier so I can like pull the pistol out faster and then maybe stick it in to reload instead of having to manually reload it?
I'll definitely. Felix whips his notebook out from his coveralls and starts making notes. And says,
He pulls his cape up. He like turns around and he shows the holster that's like placed on his backside, like right above his butt. And
Felix will look at that and look down and write notes. And after about 30 seconds of writing something, and if anybody like takes a look, he's like half writing words, his chicken scratch completely looks incomprehensible. And he closes out the notebook and tucks it back in his coveralls and says, "I'll definitely work on it."
excellent. I almost missed that.
It was pretty useful having him around with us.
So, can I get introduced to all the ATLADS or some new members?
Oh, yes. Darius, I got this. You got to save your voice for the voice stuff. Firstly, and then Jack will walk over and he'll put his hand on Trey's shoulder. This is Trey. Don't try to pronounce his full name. You'll make something float. But this is Trey.
Oh, you spoke to me. Yes, you Trey. You said Felix said it was you that said through the stone you're a really good person. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And then Jack will kind of take a few steps back to Elion, and he'll pat Elion a bit too hard to kind of get him to do the little shuffle forward. This is Elion.
Hi.
Hi.
And then Jack will kind of mosey over to Lapidus, attempting the same thing, but just smacking a tree. Be like,
Just like gunk on wood.
and then like tap it a few more times, and then be like, "This is Lapidus."
Oh, he's so big. Nice to meet you, Lapidus. Nice to meet you. 1,000 times.
And they are all ATLADS. Lapidus is an odd case because of the whole way he came about.
Lapidus.
But he is Lapidus.
Oh yes, yes you are. He told me that. I knew that already. Thank you though. So he's a special because what happened? Why is he special?
Lapidus was a form from Mastos, and then the Mastos could turn into Lapidus, and then the Mastos died, which in turn I thought the Lapidus died, but then the Lapidus came out of a tree, and this Lapidus is different a little bit from the old Lapidus, who's not Mastos or the Lapidus, because this Lapidus doesn't remember anything of the old Lapidus and the old Mastos.
You look really strong.
I just like you just see like the you don't see him move, but for some reason he flexed.
But,
So
this is the gang now.
So we have the thing with the thing and the boat and what do you guys exactly have to do? I'm unsure.
Something about pottery.
There's a specific clay on this island we need to retrieve.
Oh wow! Are we going into a mine?
I'm ready.
Ooh, that's
for
a
it if we need
specialty.
to.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm pretty knowledgeable about mining and mines.
Nobody knows
I've,
more.
I've read a bunch about subdwellings as well.
Oh yeah, do you do a lot of reading?
Some, when I can.
Wow, we should maybe swap books sometimes. I love to read.
I don't have any books.
What do you read?
I read books. I just don't have any.
That must make it really hard to read them if you don't have any books.
Well, I read them and then I don't keep them.
Oh, like library books. Just you don't own any books. You just borrow from the library. That must be really tough with you being on the road with the ATLADS. Like, I would love to do something like that, but I really feel like that they really get you on the late fees.
I tend to just read them while standing there, and then I put them back.
But you just stand there for hours and read the whole book in one go?
Not hours. Quite fast.
Wow, that's
Maybe if it's multiple books.
he's like some kind of genius. Did you guys know he was that smart?
I mean, being able to read fast doesn't really equate to intellect level. I don't think.
Elion is pretty smart, and his combat prowess has improved exponentially since he has been traveling with us. So he's become quite the asset to the ATLADS.
I have learned to burn people very, very efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a good point. Or I guess I did know some fast readers that weren't the smartest, but anyway, interesting. Well, if you find any interesting books,
Oh, I found a lot.
you don't have any with you.
No.
Maybe you could write him a list of your books that you like, and he can read them when he gets back to New Memoria.
Oh, yeah. One second, and I just like flip into my journal, and I already have an ongoing list like towards the back of the journal of all the editions and books that I've really enjoyed, and I just start copying them to a new page.
Okay.
That'll take me a bit. That's I'm not fast at that.
That's the penmanship part. Well, so would he have any inkling of the word dinosaur?
Roll a history.
And I get advantage, right?
You go.
No,
Is that what your character sheet tells you?
No. A natural 17, however.
For a total of
17.
That'd be funnier if it was like 15.
Yeah.
Check my -2 intelligence.
You have not. The stories that Garrick had went over with you, those indications of, monsters not of this world and matching some of the descriptions kind of that was told to you, but never the label dinosaurs given to it.
Gotcha. So did they describe dinosaur when they were when he was talking about it, or
Yeah, he
so
described
Jak
the sizes and stuff.
Okay, so that he has, but he's never heard the name dinosaur.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if it's anything like I've heard, they're large, but I don't know much more. But if it's an animal, I'm sure we can deal with it. I'm sure it's not as big of a problem as the giant ape and snake and the other stuff we fought in Senecalam. And I almost got swallowed by the snake. I remember. I actually did. I almost got swallowed by the snake. I remember that.
It's pretty crazy. Those snakes, they'll just, that's what they do. They just swallow just one bite. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I thankfully, quick reflexes and all, could get out of the way, but they did ambush me. So maybe they are like that and will ambush us. But I guess the thing we need to notate is if we are all going, how many of us are capable and willing fighters? Is the rest of this crew capable of dealing with stuff, or do they want to focus on rebuilding and repairs? we need to make a base of operation, most likely near this ship or submersible, and then we need to find a way to forage and make a barrier, something that can keep out these beasts, so we can focus. Then we can send out the main, as he kind of points to the ATLADS, so we can go find this clay while you guys continue your thing. And if we need to leave people behind to keep you guys safe in case anything approaches, there's a lot of planning. Have you guys done this before? Have you guys like ventured out into the unknown?
Well, one time I got on a ship and left everything I've ever known behind.
Okay, that's a good start.
Technically, I did too.
We did. I mean, we all have experience, or at least Darius and Felix and I, and that I know of, because we landed on a beach or on a random island with the destroyed vessel. So that's a good start. But this is a little different because we have to keep the engineers together and focused on that task. And if we need to go get supplies for them, we can do that. Who's willing to fight? And Jak raises his hand.
Well, me group here, they're not much
Darius.
for fighting, but they're here to fix the ship. Getting you home, that's what we'll be focusing on. And you see you push in kind of from the outside this muscular orc you recognize from the bar, the rusty mug. It's in a Kaloom. You recognize Jin. And you see he kind of points over to a bunch of people that have these bags on. You do see Armin in the back raise his hand, kind of smile and nod. Jonas raising her hand. I can fight. Can I fight?
Yes, I'll let you use my pistol.
No, that's okay. I have my own things. She's kind of like pulling out these little middle objects and things, trinkets, putting them kind of on the table in front of her. Got this, got this one. There. This is so exciting. I've never fought before.
Excellent. All right. Well, the ones that are willing to fight, when we get to wherever we are, we need to make a perimeter. Felix, I've seen you punch stuff. Do you still punch stuff?
Don't worry, Jak. None of that's changed.
Excellent. And Lapidus, you have a giant axe on your back, and I know you look like a tree and talk like a tree, but if we're using a tree to cut down and build up protection for everybody, is that okay?
A tree falling on the forest floor is but the circle of life.
Excellent. So maybe you and Felix can start cutting down what we need and shaping into what we need to keep anything bad out. I don't think we're gonna find a nice cabin in there for us, so we might want to put something together, a barrier, protective perimeter, and make sure everybody's safe.
Just out of curiosity, how much time do you think that's going to take us?
I mean, there's a lot of hands. Many hands make light work, Garrick always said, even though he did everything by himself. But he said it a lot. And so that's what I say in this moment, because I think this should take us... And Jak's gonna, like, eye Felix and, like, subtly ask for no words, but, like, what's your thoughts here?
Felix just kind of doesn't really get the hint.
Okay. Well, maybe a day or a few days. A week at most. We're gonna start us out at a week. But
So is it anything else that we need to do time sensitive? Because I don't like. I mean, they could stay and do the building while we go and do the fetching.
right, but we don't want to leave them unprotected. We might want to build something that they can work within.
Okay,
That's
well,
safe.
you're the leader. If you think that's the best way, then sure.
Do you guys have any means to not get killed? If
Felix
something-
has literally fought people in front of you.
Felix might come with us.
Oh, I assumed he was staying to fix the ship.
I don't know. He said he.
I mean, I would prefer to stick together.
I mean, if
guys.
you want to come with us, you're more than welcome. I'm not saying you're not. I assumed you were going to work on the ship. But if you're going to come with us, then yeah, do the other people know how to fight?
I still a few hands.
We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get there. I don't know what's going to be involved in, and we got to take a look at this ship. But ideally, we can accomplish both missions that we've set out to do. We'll
Felix,
see what's
just
required as we get there.
Out of curiosity, you have your suit in that case, right? It's cool. It all comes up over you. You don't happen to have like a base in a case, do you?
Or maybe a capsule.
He pulls out his notepad again, starts base in a case.
That would sell. I'd buy one of those.
No, I don't have that. It's a really good idea, though.
Yes. Oh, right. Well, one could hope. Okay. All right. Whatever you guys
Okay.
want to do.
No base in a case, but we most likely have sleeping bags and tools to make stuff. So, does anybody need to do anything before we go? Are we waiting on Jasper?
Oh,
to-
yes. Where is the bathroom?
Oh, when we teleport, you'll be fine.
What?
Ligo explained it to me a long time ago.
What? What did he explain?
if you ever have to use a restroom and you teleport, you don't have to anymore.
Where does it go?
I don't know. It's just what he said.
Hold on. Do we die when we teleport and then we're recreated somewhere else?
1 second, guys.
It's very possible.
I don't like that at all.
I don't know how it works. I just found out how to shoot wind from my hands.
Thank God you said your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Where else would it come from?
Hypothesis. This idea that we are deconstructed and then reconstructed elsewhere gives me a lot of existential dread.
My head's gonna die.
Why?
Do you feel like maybe if there was too many of you,
Like
that
Broken died.
your own individuality maybe
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
have as much value?
Collins, that
Let's
sounds
take a quick break while I try to go find a new headset.
Okay.
Okay, and ruin our immersion.
Right, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that little impromptu break there as I had to get another headset. As we left off, the group was discussing teleportation, which brought forth some musings from Trey.
Well, Felix, that's interesting. If you feel like there's more than one of you out there, does that diminish your individualism?
That's I don't know, Trey. I mean, I think it would. I guess I never really thought about it. Are there more than one of me out there?
Why don't I just speak from experience? I know there are a lot more of everything than what we can see. And I know it feels like this incredibly vast world out there where all the possibilities could be swirling around, being made true and untrue, and like everything's infinite. And it makes you feel so small and washed up. But what really matters is what you do as yourself in the time that you've got with the people that matter to you.
Yeah, I think that's well said. I would agree.
So I
Now-
wouldn't get too scared about teleporting and what it means. Just live the life you got.
Okay, we really do need to teleport, or you need to point me to the bathroom, though. One of those two things needs to happen.
Oh, well, Gar showed me where the bathroom was when I first got here. I can show you. It's right on the other side of the hall we were in. By the
Okay,
library?
but Jak said that if we teleport, that it doesn't matter.
Well, where's this Lego? Where's Lego gone? Just looking around. Do not see Lego anywhere.
No, you're not muted. Oh.
Sorry, Jak, you're unmuted now.
Yeah, Jak just like marks up. I was like, yeah, I was just trying to be funny. Sorry.
You're just oh. Okay, Jonas, which way?
Follow me. She hops down and starts shuffling out of the door, kind of pushing some of the guys aside that came in with them.
All right. Felix will run off quick with Jonas.
Okay.
While we're getting ready to go.
All right, you guys are sitting near the entrance of the lounge with this group of people that had arrived with Felix and Jonas. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I think Jak's just gonna chill. I think he's going to look around and in his own way do something that you probably shouldn't do, and he's gonna size up this crew and everybody that's coming with us, and not just in a means of could Jak defeat this person, but a means of is this person going to be I guess dead weight, as he's thinking. He's not trying to be like disrespectful and dismissive of what this person brings, but if push comes to shove, I guess the people he's gonna have to jump in front of to make sure they don't die, kind of thing.
Okay. You can either roll a perception or an investigation, your choice.
Okay, let me take a look-sees. We'll do perception because it's higher. So 17 on the die plus 6, so 23.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, it doesn't take you long to kind of be able to pick out the capable people from the incapable in regards to combat. There's some very clear people, not just based on their frame, but kind of what they're carrying, the bags, the tools that you can see. That would be people from a ship, engineers, people used to kind of like working in the city and repairmen. Obviously, standing out the most you see is Armin. At the back, you see From the other group of shipmates, you only really see two that stand out in regards to kind of toughness, you would say. We'd be actually the one that came in, the younger looking fellow that was kind of white in the face, very muscular and heavy, although looks a little bit sickly at the moment. Looks very strong. And you also see a small halfling, male halfling, that has been watching kind of Jonas this entire time. She's kind of jumping around and doing her thing. Has a very keen eye on her. But you notice a lot of the similar equipment he carries as to what you've seen Felix and Jonas have. He stayed quiet this whole time, hasn't said anything, but you can see very attentive. So you get a vibe that he would also be able to take care of himself. The rest, when it comes to combat, maybe not so much. And Jin looks, obviously you've seen Jin before at Sinacalum. If you recall, he told you about that he was a coastal sailor back in the day before he bought over the Rusty Mug. And he is a large, muscular orc. You're very confident that he could also take care of himself.
I think Jack's going to go over to the kid that looks a little sickly, and I think you said it was a halfling that is similar equipped to Jonas and Felix, and is going to talk to them.
Yeah, for sure. You walk over. First, you reach the pale-faced fella as he's kind of like putting a smile on his face.
Jack can tell this guy doesn't look good, like sickly as of right now.
Yeah, you can see him get a little bit more color in his face now that it's been a few minutes. But when he walked in, his face was pale.
Okay, yeah, Jack will walk over. Is there any plans that you want to do that as soon as we arrive, you guys could start securing the area? Is there any preferences you have?
No, do what I'm told to do. I'm here to help. Strong. Just tell me what to do. I'll get it done.
And what's your name?
My name is Peter. Nice to meet you.
I'm Jack of the ATLADS.
Oh, I know. I tell stories to you, New Vamoria. You were the one that killed him, weren't you?
Yes, I did the final blow.
All right. He holds his hand up, hoping for a high five.
Yeah, Jack will do it.
You see him let out a sigh of relief that he actually got that. Good job, good job. I want to be strong too. I want to make a name for myself.
You're on the right track from the way you're built, and I'll have to see what you can do when we get out there.
I'll show you, Will. Try hard, train every day. Ugh!
Good. And then Jack will kind of lean to the halfling. Do you have any preferences? Are you book smart as well?
I like to think that I'm all smart. Books and practical.
All right, well, let's be practical for a minute. We land on an island that we haven't been to, surrounded by large beasts that could kill us. And we're looking for your ship to mess with. Besides food and water, which we probably have enough on us, what do you want to do?
Well, immediately assess the nearby area for a defensive set of perimeter, perhaps, to ensure everybody's safe at the beginning, and then perhaps a scout party or an advanced reconnaissance. Find out what is around the area, and then ascertain what we need to do from there, perhaps breaking it into small teams, staying in communication, but nonetheless, always best to find out what is happening and what's there before a plan is fully devised, I find.
That's good. We should always plan and prepare to plan or plan to fail. So I'm ready.
As am I.
And what's your name?
My name is Najar.
Najar and Peter. All right. I'm Jack. And if you need anything from the ATLADS, you can talk to me, Trey, or Darius. I wouldn't ask the others, because it'll probably fall on deaf ears.
It is much appreciated. And if you need anything from the Van Morians, just ask.
Understood. And then when Jak kind of like looks across the room and he's gonna look at Armin and he's just gonna give him a stern nod and then make his way back over to the group.
He kind of nods with the little two fingers like that, just kind of waves off towards you. A salute.
All right. Well, Ligo, are you ready? I'm assuming you can hear me.
Nothing happens.
All right.
All right, I'm back. All right. Okay, I'm ready to teleport.
Does this mean you don't require my assistance?
I don't know. I think we should possibly wait until Ego gets here, see what he has to say about it.
He brought us here. Where'd he go?
I didn't see where he went. Should I go look for him? Kind of want to check out the rest of this place.
I guess you could. Keep in mind he can literally be anywhere.
Felix, should I?
Sure.
You
why
got
not?
it! As soon as you give the start of your positive acknowledgement, she sprints out the room.
All right.
What do you guys want to do while you're in the lounge?
Okay, so Felix, you're coming with us, I suppose, yes?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Right. So are we staying to build a camp for them then? And then going out?
I am in agreement with Nizar. I think his assessing of the situation is smart and is similar to what I would do back on the island when I would go further into places we had yet to explore. And that is, once we land, assess where we're at, see if we can find an area that's secure, make a perimeter, a base camp, if you will, and then we should split out. I'm assuming we'll send out to the ATLADS, and we'll send out a scouting party, maybe smaller groups as well. Maybe send one direction, one the other. Stay in communication. That'll be on to you, Darius, and whoever else is capable of that over there. And then build a plan after that. And if we find an angry beast, I would say we could try talking to it, but I would personally like to at least engage with it for a moment to see how it acts, how it fights. At least get enough time to study it. So maybe Trey can send out one of his borrowers or borrowed fellows, and who knows, maybe there's a Trey that lives on that island and has conquered all the beasts, and he'll summon that one, and it'll show us how to do it.
Well, not until I get there.
So, yeah, I think that's what we should do.
After a few minutes of you guys waiting, Jonas comes running back in. So, got a little bit of trouble. Place I shouldn't have been, but that's okay. They need us in there's a special room right off the big hall place, and you go up the hall and you turn left in them, and Ligo, he's in there, looks super creepy, but that's where we're supposed to go. They're ready for us. If we could all go, we can all come now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Jonas,
All right.
do you want to ride Reen there?
Ooh! She immediately runs over towards Reen.
And Jak will like look at Reen and like wink at her. Be gentle.
Yeah, she kind of bends down up with her neck as Jonas immediately just jumps on, kind of misses her main jump, kind of splats half to the side, hanging on, and then kind of scrambles up on her. A little more difficult than horse. Go, Reen, go!
And I think Jak is going to attempt to stay at the front of the group, like he is, like he is the leader.
Yeah, absolutely. Jonas heads off on Reen, kind of like show you where to go. Jak heads out. Is everybody else heading out?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Felix follows.
I'll follow along.
Okay. Yeah, the group of sailors and Vemorians kind of wait for everybody to kind of move out, and they follow suit. Jonas leads you through the main large hall that you guys had arrived in, turning left, going around behind the throne, and down a hallway. You can see there's two rooms, one actually to the right, one to the left. As you kind of glance into the right, you can see Lucam from earlier kneeling down in front of, you would say, a sort of an altar with the owl on his shoulder. Looks like a moment of prayer, perhaps. But she takes a hard left into the room. And as you guys start to see this room open up, you see, looks like steps to this large altar-ish area. And you see Ligo about 15 feet off the air, suspended by about half dozen of the strange black tentacles that kind of stretch out from his suit, kind of pinned against the walls on either side, suspending him up there. You see Gar talking to Forlock in the back corner of the room as well, having a discussion as Ligo kind of just looks at you all as you come in. Well, come in, come on, quickly.
I come quickly.
Yeah, Jak.
Yeah. Yep.
walks
Shuffle in.
Shuffle on
I come
over.
so quickly, everyone's like being shuffled in.
Yeah, you can noticeably the Vinmorians are, even though they have just seen this person and they did bring them here, still noticeably disturbed by the appearance of Ligo and such powers that they've never seen before. Are a little bit hesitant. They kind of shuffle in but stick kind of to the edge of the wall. Gar kind of looks over with a smile. Oh yes, so I see the final decision's been made to head off and try and take care of Verris's and Elion's issue.
Yeah. We're hoping to accomplish a couple different goals while we're out there, actually.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that we could team up on this one, so to say. Two birds with one stone. Although apparently there's some bigger birds than what you're used to out there, so be careful.
That actually brings up an important question that I had. Do they have feathers? I've read competing accounts in different books.
Well, you could ask Ligo. He's been there before.
Oh. Do they have feathers?
Oh, well, some of them
really?
do.
Okay.
The birds, they fly. The feathers are some that don't. They look quite ill, I would say.
Guess we'll just have to see.
Well,
I'm
hopefully
curious.
not. They look very dangerous. I would hate for you all to get hurt.
I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna see what they look like up close. Kind of exciting.
Oh, it is. That's why I don't mind helping out. Always looking for excitement and danger. Settle down. So I assume you've all got up to speed on your objectives?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good plan laid out. We just need to be brought there, right? That's the one part that we don't have taken care of.
Very well, Ligo. There is this. What he's about to do is something quite unique and special that he does not normally do or has done in, I don't know, probably what, 1,000 years, Ligo?
Oh, I don't know. It's been quite a while. I'm quite excited to do it. I hope it doesn't take me as long to recover this time, though. Yes. Very much so. With your discussions and planning, with both objectives at both ends of the island, did you decide where would be best for you to try and arrive?
Well, shit. Did we want to go right to the boat and then we trek across the entire island, or do we want to separate in the middle of the island?
Do we happen to know how close the landmarks are to one another? I believe there's maybe an abandoned village there, along with the Centaurium ship, but do we know if they're anywhere near each other?
Well, pretty much give Elion all the information he would need. I do believe he formed a map.
Yeah, I do have a map here. I open up the book and to the map.
Yeah, you guys see kind of a rough sketching of this island. You can clearly see the dock to the far south. What it says there's stated to be a castle down there by the dock, and you see far to the north a marking where Forlock had explained he believes that's where the living clay would be located. I will send you this guy's map so you can look at it. Discord. Always better to have a planned approach. If you could save some time, it'd be, a little bit of structure is most certainly better than just dropping in.
Well, I think it would make more sense to try and go to the south side then, where the boat is likely to be located. I mean, we need to set up some kind of camp that's defensible. Then we should be doing it by the water. If we're doing it by the boat, then at least they'll be able to potentially use the boat and get to work on it right away. We can do some diagnosis and know kind of what we're working with. If the boat's unusable, we should probably know that that's not going to be our escape route before we're running away from something potentially and have nowhere to go.
That's a very valid point.
Jin speaks up. You don't want to be tracking some of these scallywags over a dangerous island, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I do worry a little bit still about... And Felix looks over at the guy who still looks kind of sick. I don't know if we want to drag him across the island, so... Yeah, I think that's the... I think if everyone's okay with that, I don't want to make the decision for everybody, but I think we should go to where we expect the ship to be located, and then we can evaluate from there.
You have my vote.
I think that's wise.
All right. Well,
Are we voting?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't make the decision for everybody. I just propose.
Well, if we are voting, though, what are the other options?
The other option would be to go to the north, where we think.
Oh, north or middle, right? I think
suppose...
south is still the best decision. You're right. I don't really think there's a choice, really.
Agreed. Well, I mean, middle. I suppose anywhere is an option. I just think middle. It should be ruled out because it really exposes us. At least if we have the water at our backs on whatever side that we choose, it can't be surrounded. You know.
Do you not think there are life in the water?
It's not that I don't think. I know that there is, but I just think it's safer to have the ocean at our back.
And to be fair, there is plenty of life in the ocean, but a lot of that life can't leave the ocean.
Dinosuchus.
I didn't say all of it.
Well, that's why we're opening up to everyone's input. What do you think, Lapidus? Where do you think the south side is a good choice, or?
You would want a mountainous region for protection, not open water.
Well, not to interrupt, but what if these things... We don't know how these things traverse. What if they are mountainous dwellers?
Yeah,
what if they're water dwellers?
What if there's a bunch of like monstrous goats and alpacas? The mountains are not going to be a good place to be.
Yes, but at least we all can breathe on a mountain.
Actually, that depends on the elevation, Lapidus, because certain people are not really acclimated to high elevation, and as you get higher up, the air gets thinner and it becomes a lot harder to breathe. So depending on what kind of altitude you're used to living at,
and how light does the air get underwater?
Well, actually, I have that figured out. I have come up with some interesting inventions that would assist us with that problem. And also, technically, it's not lighter. It's heavier. It's like a lot of pressure under the water. It's a bit of a different situation.
Okay,
In any case, I still think that the south, where we think the ship is the best option.
And also, if we go in the middle, we already said that all the fighters are going to get the clay. That means that all the non-fighters would have to go through half the jungle to get to the beach.
Agreed.
Or worse, we drag them into where the fighters are going, where there's probably going to be fighting. So I think Felix has the best idea.
He usually does.
Well, I mean, not always. One time I almost leapt blindly down a mine shaft.
Yeah, almost, but you didn't, because you made the right decision.
Well, in any case, what do we know about these other landmarks on the map? The Castle Siri? What do we know about that? Do we know anything about these places, Elion?
Do I know anything about these places?
So some of the information that Forlock gave you, Forlock kind of takes over when you ask Elion. Elion kind of starts looking through his book like, did I know something about that? Well, I call it a castle, but ain't much more than a bunch of walls now. Sort of surrounding the dock area. Could be a good base of operations. You want to stick near to the boat.
Okay, well that sounds promising.
I mean, the village is an option, but the residents there are unknown, a question mark. Don't know much about them. Oh, can we make up our mind? I really want to get this done. Chit-chatting. Maybe I'll just drop you off wherever I feel like it.
Okay, let's go by the Castle Siri on the south side.
Yeah, I think the walls are helpful. Well, at least then we don't have to build walls.
I agree.
Okay, seems like we have a destination. Ligo, aware of this area? Could you just get sorry, not us. I'm not going. Could you get them there? Well, wasn't quite like that when I was there, but I think I'm aware of the general area. Forlock, could you help me out? I did this big groan as he walks underneath Ligo. And you see this black tendril, but it's about 4 times as thick as the one that is extruding out to the sides of the walls. as it starts to creep over Forlock at his neck and starts to stretch up over his head. And you see this black, viscous, almost liquid over his head as it extends kind of into Ligo's chest. Like, yeah. Okay, I think we've got it locked in. Everybody, gather round. Starts flicking his fingers.
Felix gathers around.
Getting in there.
Okay, you see Gar kind of like stepping back out of the way. The Vinmorians grabbing their stuff, their backpacks, to get over and slowly but cautiously moving over towards this altar. Elion, you're coming too?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so as everybody gets closer, each person that gets about within 10 feet of Ligo, these tendrils shooting out and kind of sticking, this cold at first, but then gets warm feeling as it attaches first to the chest and starts to spread over the shoulders and arm. And finally, slowly creeping, you feel it up, creeping over the head as you all fall into blackness.
Just as it's going up, Darius is oh.
As you glance around, as it kind of coming up, you do see a couple of the Vinmorian sailors, almost like they're trying to reach the top of water as it's coming up to try and prevent it coming in. But then in a moment, you all feel that dropping feeling. It feels like you're dropping endlessly. No sound, no light, but just that stomach feels like it's shooting up in the air. In a few seconds, you all open your eyes and look. Ligo gone. You see grass around. You see mud. You see stone walls ahead. Look around. You count numbers. You see the party. Is everybody here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was a little bit rough. Not the way I like to travel. Forlock speaks up. And all of your group have arrived on the island.
That was not expected.
How do we feel?
Medicine check. Jonas immediately glancing around at everybody and at the sky after talks of flying entities.
Got a 17.
17. Amazing.
Medicine.
You feel 11. Perfect. Felix, you take in the fact that you feel exactly like you were before you left, and also kind of taking in the health of everybody around. Other than Peter, everybody seems pretty sturdy. Trey, yeah, you feel healthy and everybody looks pretty okay, from what you can tell.
Darius is a little pale.
As you guys take in the initial sight, you can see where he has put you these massive stone walls, but broken holes throughout these tall walls, about 20 feet in the air. You see ladders up. You see what looks like sort of a tower on each side. What would have been a gate, no longer there, broken down on the ground on either side. You see what looks like an old campsite behind this wall. And as you guys turn and look to the south, you can see just off a little bit, you can see the mast of a ship. Forest kind of lining either side where these walls wrap around. It looks like you're almost enclosed within this sort of dock area, minus the broken walls and open door in front of this area.
And it's clear upwards. Like if Jak could scale the wall, he could get up there and look.
Yeah, absolutely. You look up, you see no obstruction. You see open blue sky. Clouds. Is about 3 p.m.
Yeah, I think the first thing Jak will do after he orientates everyone, he'll make sure he sees that everybody's there. Okay, I'm gonna go up, and he's going to like leap onto the wall, like he's like gonna walk on it or stick on it for a second. And as in the instant he leans up on the wall, like as he jumps into the air and is pressed against it, Talamor's favor appears and he launches himself upwards, and he's going to acrobatics his way up to the top.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check for me.
Excellent. 15 on the die plus 8, so 23.
23. Awesome. Yeah, so you jump up and boom, no problem. 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. Your way up right at the top, kind of like locking in Talismore favor right before the end and kind of like pulling yourself up, landing at the top and getting this absolutely beautiful view of this island. You can see these kind of two big mountain peaks way off to the north, stretching up high. You see forests. You see some dry land off to the right, almost like sand, riding up the eastern side of the island. Looking across, you don't see any movement. Roll a perception while you're up there. Exactly what you do see.
That is a 12 on the die, and I get a +6, so 18.
18. So you try to take in what you can from your vantage point. You can see a large lake to the north, kind of like in between these two mountain ranges. You can kind of see this lake that wraps around, and also to the west, far west, you see this open body of water. We can't get detail, but over by the water, you do see movement. You see large from the gaps within the forest and such that you can see. You do see movement of large beasts of some kind over to the west. But starting over to the north and to the east, you don't catch any movement.
Westward, can he gauge about how far they are?
Oh, it's far in the distance. It's it's maybe a couple of hours to try and get there.
Okay, gotcha. And nothing, no movement the other directions.
Not that you can see right now. Everything seems quiet and pretty tranquil, actually.
And did you say he had a view of the ship, the wrecked ship?
Yeah, as you kind of turn and now you get a little bit of a higher ground vantage point, you can indeed see the ship is at the dock. One large Centaurium ship. Looking at it, although you were told it was a sort of intact boat, it is. You can tell by the markings it is a Centaurium ship. It looks possibly maybe half the size of the one you came on, but extremely recognizable. It almost looks like just a slightly smaller version of the one that you were taken off your island on. You can see quite exquisite as the one that you ventured on was as well. But even at this distance, you can tell that there's some gray, it's hard to tell, markings or something all over the side of the boat and the mast. You can't really tell what it is from this distance. But there's something definitely standing out from the normal sort of metallic and wooden shine of the boat.
But it's in water and it's floating.
It is indeed.
All right. Yeah, and then Jak will go back down very fancily to give his report.
Okay. Yeah. While you're doing that, you'll see that Jin is indeed checking in with all of his crewmates. You can kind of see him going around checking in to make sure everybody's okay. You see them kind of checking their bags and stuff, make sure nothing got lost in the travel. What's everybody else doing?
I take my book and I pull the paper out that I was working on prior to being sucked through whatever teleportation wormhole we went through, and I hand it to Felix. These are probably the best ones to take a look for.
And Felix takes it and his eyes light up, and as he's scanning it, and he nods and says, Thank you, Elion. That's great. I will definitely keep my eyes open for all of these. It's fascinating. And he'll tuck it away into his coveralls.
Okay. There's about 47 books on there.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
No problem. Most of those probably won't find in a library. A lot were in ancient caves and ruins and places that you probably never go.
Well, maybe I'll find some time. I have been on the road a lot lately. You never know.
Yeah, okay. He just turns and walks away. And you can tell he just kind of like takes a deep, like as it gets farther away, he just like kind of takes a deep breath, and he just like kind of smiles to himself, and then like shakes it off and keeps going.
What's everybody else doing during the time that Jak is scouting?
I'm circling the camp with my axe in the ground, dragging it in a circle, and creating a perimeter line and scanning the perimeter outwards.
Okay. Like behind the wall or going to the other side?
Yeah, behind the wall.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You guys just see Lapidus just kind of trailing this massive axe, is just kind of leaving a line behind as he scouts the exterior to make sure that they're safe.
Are we on or near a beach, or are we in the castle still?
So you're not in a beach. It is a grass terrain area. Grass and kind of muddy, worn area behind these. You would almost compare it to a castle courtyard, but there's no castle. Just the walls in front of you.
Okay, well then Darius is just gonna try to find somewhere to sit that isn't gross and wait for further instructions.
Okay. And Trey?
Is there actually a castle nearby, or is it just completely in a state of ruin, so there's practically no castle whatsoever?
You don't see a castle. You're not sure why it was labeled castle. You just see these stone giant walls that look like they would surround a castle, kind of wrap around to the docks, but there is no physical stone building here.
Okay. I think Trey, when we get here and there's no like immediate like Zerg rush of enemies or anything like that, we're relatively safe. I think he's gonna sit and meditate for a moment and try to feel out some people that maybe he could borrow from. And he won't say anything, but I think he'll find himself a bit concerned when he realizes that he does have trays that he could borrow from, but they've, for whatever reason, taken up a permanent residence here.
Okay. Absolutely. You get a very strange, uncomfortable feeling starting to understand this. Felix, anything specific you wanted to do during this time?
No, I think Felix has his interaction with Elion, and he just kind of sits down and starts going over some stuff in his notes while he waits for Jak to come back down and give an update.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, Jak, you land down very graciously. As you approach the group, you can kind of see people starting to do their own thing. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, Jak kind of lands, stands up. Talamore's favor dissipates. He kind of brushes his shoulder as he steps near.
Ooh, that was really... You could just bring that out when you want to? That's fantastic.
Yes, actually, I forgot. And he just kind of holds his hand out and he'll resummon Talamore's favor.
Ooh. To go over and start grabbing it with her fingers.
Yeah. And he'll just like hold it down for her to mess with, so Jonas can play with his pole, and then he'll say, but Jak will, as he's doing that, he'll look around. Okay, well, westward is where I saw movement out there, and it's a few hours away, but they were large enough to see, so. Whatever's out on this place is big, and I can presume it's dangerous. And the ship is at the dock. It is still afloat, but I did notice something along the side and the mast. So I don't.
Something moving, alive. But
on the ship itself, like I don't know if it was damage or the sun was hitting it just right and just reflecting back at me. So I think we should go that way to the dock.
Well, if we can make this area secure, we can leave the crew behind, and then perhaps we can yeah, like you said, we can go take a look and make sure that it's safe for them to work on. Or at least know what we're getting into.
I think, and so Jak would deem this place like safe as of right now. He didn't see anything in the area.
You didn't see
That
any immediate
alarm.
danger, no.
Yeah. As I didn't see any immediate danger, I think if we want to send the ATLADS out to go to the dock, make sure it's safe and secure, and then once we get there, make our base of operations near that, and maybe even on the ship itself.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah, as Jak is going to look down at Jonas if she's still looking at it, and then just make it disappear.
Yeah, she kind of notices, kind of steps back a little bit. Ooh, that's so cool. That's awesome. I love, well, you know, I love devices. That's so weird. Is it magic, or is it like, is it part of you? Like, how did you make it appear and disappear?
I do believe it's magic, but then he resummons it, and then he says, Meleth, and he's going to expand it up the 10 feet, and then he's going to let it go down again, and then disappear. As a gift from Demantrum, and the first voice.
You know Demantrum too?
I have become acquainted with him.
Oh,
I've
we
had-
talk all the time. He's such a nice guy.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, he's the reason Reen looks the way she does.
I should have known. I could see the resemblance, the energy coming off. I was so excited. Ooh, I should have known. Silly me. Got too excited. So he made her, he gave her that energy?
Yes.
That was very
he severed-
generous.
He severed the connection to Draconis, and she's a bit more independent now, which I like. But and then I have this, and you probably didn't notice, or I don't know, but he holds his wrists up that they're his gauntlets that she's seen are not on him.
I worked so hard on that modified gauntlet for you. Where is it?
It's in my bag. I'll tell you the tale about it when we rest tonight.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. And she runs over to Felix. I forgot to tell you, Felix. I was working on something for you. A gift. Is now a good time?
Sure, Jonas. What's up?
Well, when you were working on your suit, and I was watching, and I was helping you do certain tweaks, I hope you don't mind, but I kind of took record of the resonance that you use for when it assembles or reassembles, and when you're doing specific abilities with it, how it can almost mold its forms, and I come up with this. And she holds out this small metal screwdriver. Like, so excited to give this to you. It's set to the resonant frequency that your suit is also is set to, and so it kind of lets out almost a uses sort of sonic technology. I like to call it a sonic screwdriver, but you can use this and it will work with your suit. I'm so excited.
That sounds great, John. How does it work?
You don't even need to think about it. That's the great thing. Whenever you think about the suit, this will react with it and do what you need it to do. You will be able to hit a little bit better. You'll be able to do things a little bit faster. It's gonna be great.
That's amazing, Jonas. Thank you. I can't wait to try it out.
And she passes it over to you, and you can add an all-purpose tool to your inventory.
Awesome.
You guys notice that Jin has, after checking his crew members, you can see they're sort of slowly going over and reassembling, getting the doors that are coming off the front of these walls, kind of working together to try and establish the front area of these walls. You can see they've kind of also started to do that. You can see Armin kind of leaning back, kind of just watching things, watching over them. You guys, what do you guys want to do right now?
Well, Felix was getting ready to head down with Jak to kind of group everybody up to take a look at the ship, and as Felix is kind of excited about his new gift and he remembers like, what they were about to do, he kind of resets himself to get ready to walk, and he kind of looks to kind of motion to everybody, and he I think he looks over and sees Trey sitting there and kind of sees the distant look in his eyes, and stops for a moment and just says, Trey, everything all right? Or you come with us?
Yeah, there's that moment of uncertainty on Trey's face, but he shakes it off pretty quick, hoping that nobody notices. Right, yeah, we need to get to that ship. Let's make sure that the non-combatants stay in the middle. Keep an eye on them,
All right. Elion, Darius, let's go take a look.
Elion looked at Darius to see his
Sure,
going.
lead the way.
Excellent. Yeah. Jak will look to Reen, take to the skies, circle around us and them, but prioritize them. If you see anything, make a bunch of noise, and hopefully I hear you.
You've got it. Draconic.
Excellent.
Flies off. So you guys start making your way down towards the boat area. Lapidus, you have indeed kind of completed a circular, reaching out to the very exterior of these walls and working your way back in. And other than the roll of perception for me.
It's not as high as it used to be, but that's pretty high. That is a nat 20.
Oh,
But
minus one.
minus one. Minus one. I was like, oh, it's a nat 20, but then I was like, wait a second. Yeah.
So the highest possible roll you can get. Yeah, so as you're looking for dangers, you notice the majority of the damage to these walls in the front is obviously where the doors were. You don't see other parts of the walls that have been destroyed, but you do see other parts of the walls that have definitely been heavily damaged. You notice parts of it at the top. You see scrapes, large gashes kind of out of the rock at the top. And you notice scattered randomly, you see small statues. And these small statues many of them are just of small animals. You see a small gerbil, you see a mouse, you see a bird kind of laying on its side. Seem to be randomly scattered throughout the area. But you make your way around, and you are back.
I wanted to collect them. As I pick them up, there's this.
Okay.
Yeah, collect them.
Sure.
There's this like, when he picks up the bird, there's this kind of like innocence of like, whoosh.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so you pocket, you can, in your inventory, you can put down 5 animal statues.
Okay.
There's a bird. Okay, there's 3 mice. And there's 1 rabbit. And the rabbit is missing a leg.
3 blind mice. 1 lucky or unlucky rabbit. Unlucky rabbit. He's missing his lucky rabbit foot. 1 bird. And what was the 5th one?
It was 3 mice, a
Oh,
rabbit,
that's 5.
a bird.
Yeah, that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah.
That's Tim's math. Lapidus math.
Yeah. So yeah, you pocket these as you head back towards the group, seeing that they are making their way to the south. It looks like the rest of the group, the Fomorians, are kind of staying back. You see Armin staying with them. You see Forlock also staying sort of in the middle of the camp, kind of watching both groups, keeping an eye over things. Is everybody just heading down towards the boat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack is obviously continuing to be vigilant and looking around, but he is just headed towards the boat as well.
Okay. Absolutely.
Same.
So you guys start heading down there. Did you guys want to take another break? Anybody need a break?
Yeah, I could use a couple minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's take a break here, and we'll resume back here in like 8 minutes.
All right. gunpowder.
All right, so we're back. Just in time to hear Luke's poem about Shadowheart. You have the floor.
I don't remember it.
Oh,
I sent it to you one day while
anticlimactic.
we were streaming. It was like I forget.
I'm just
I'll
kidding. I
find
don't
it.
care. Okay, so as we left off,
I'll find the clip. I'll find the clip.
As we left off, the ATLADS were heading down towards the boat, heading south from the camp that they'd been brought to by Ligo. The sailors and other engineers are currently seeming to try and repair some of the damage to the wall, make that secure as the ATLADS go down and check out this boat with some strange things that Jak had seen from a distance. It's about a 5-minute walk southerly down from the camp. Kind of sparse forest here, not dense by any stretch of the imagination. But as you guys get a little bit closer to the boat, you get a better view now. And the majority of you that have been on this indeed recognize exactly what Jak's seen is a smaller version of the giant Centaurium ship that went to the islands to pick up Felix, Darius, and Jak. Elion, you're aware of these boats as well. Trey, you would have seen documentation of these boats as well. This one, Elion, roll a history check for me.
History?
Yeah, and Trey as well, actually.
Nat 20. I know everything.
You know it all.
I go back in time. You want my
Trey got a
modifier?
4.
4. Okay. Trey's like, ooh, Centaurium boat. So Elion, yeah, you know exactly. These boats were the Centaurium ships from before the Cataclysm. Like, these were used to sail the seas and do many things for Centaurium before the Cataclysm even happened. They were much smaller, but known to be exceedingly fast. Yeah.
So sorry, these look like they are ancient? Or do they look like they're up to date?
They look ancient, not ancient, no. So Cataclysm was like 200 years ago. But you can tell the design of this boat was from before then.
So it looks like the boat is over 200 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't say anything.
Okay. Yeah, you guys continue heading down. You can all see Reen as instructed, kind of doing circles above, doing a wide kind of a stretch across from where you guys are walking, looping back towards the main camp. Doesn't seem to be bringing attention to anything. Not calling down, making any noises as she was instructed to do so if there was danger. And you guys want to do anything as you continue down towards the boat?
No, Jak is pressing the advance.
Okay.
Yeah, Felix is just eager to get there and be able to have a look.
For sure.
I'm just watching out for danger.
Darius is just sticking with the group, basically. Kind of out of his element at this moment.
Okay. Jak, you leading the group. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
Excellent. Let me give you the best perception check I've ever rolled in my life. Oh, not very good. An 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. So as you get a little bit closer to the boat, you start noticing little, we call them statues, little figures or figurines of forest animals, kind of randomly scattered off to the path. Some down on the base of some trees. But you don't really hear any wildlife nearby. As you get a little bit closer to the boat, you start to see those white patches you noticed before, kind of like lasering in on that, like, what is that? And it looks like, even from this distance, you can see, you're still about 150 feet away, but even at this distance, you can see that it looks like almost barnacles or something that would cover up on the underside of a ship with a long time in water. And you can see that there's patches of this kind of all over the ship from this distance.
Yeah, it looks like there might be some cleaning involved up ahead.
guys continue walking down. You get a little closer now, all about 30 feet away. You guys, everybody roll perception for me.
Okay. 4.
Big boat, Lapidus. Big boat.
14.
18.
Big boat, big trees, big
1-8.
big things.
Uh,
Big Lapidus.
16.
Okay.
18.
Okay, perfect. So Elion, Felix, and Darius. And Jack, what did you get?
Sorry, what am I rolling again?
Perception.
Oh. I got a natural 1.
Perfect. A fly haphazardly lands in your eyeball. Ah! Blind for 30 seconds. So Elion, Felix, and Darius, yeah, you can see that these kind of crustaceans, these barnacles have kind of patched up parts of the boat, the mast, the side of it. But they're larger than what you would expect to see, and normally this type of buildup usually is underwater. And as you kind of like looking at it from a distance, you can start to see movement along the boat. You see small crabs, it looks like, in different little places, just slightly moving a few inches. You can clock maybe 3 or 4 small crabs just across the top of the deck.
Do I know anything about these creatures? Like these animals? Like obviously they're crabs, but a specific type of crab.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a survival or nature, your choice.
I got a 24 for nature.
Amazing. Yes, you're very familiar with these crustaceans. And although they're very reminiscent of sort of your normal sea crab, they have certain components to them that are not normal. You can see that the extended eyes on the top of it are almost like glass pearls that extend a few inches out of the top of the crab. And you can see the pincers are about twice the size as what you'd normally see on a crab of this type. And its movements are not as erratic as a crab, almost like it's looking for something, and only moving a few inches at a time. These are not crabs you've seen before.
Have they noticed us?
They don't
Or
seem
is
to,
it apparent?
yeah, they don't seem to be moving in your direction. They seem to be, after watching for a few minutes, they almost seem to be moving in a repeated sequence.
Do I recognize these things before? Like, have I heard of them at all?
Nature me.
Nature or history of nature? What is my nature? Oh, not bad. 15.
15. Okay, so these do look kind of like normal crabs to you. You see eyes look a little bit different at the top, but they look kind of normal other than that.
Okay.
Lapidus, you're an animal nature expert, right? You know any insight?
What kind of fan on?
I do. I will roll a nature check.
Are you just looking for where you are? You want to go up, check them out? What's...
No, I'll go up. I'll approach it.
Oh, so so you're gonna walk across. So to get onto the boat, there's the plank, the dock going out to the edge of the boat, where you walk across a short dock and then hop onto the boat.
Or can I just jump it?
Yeah, well, it's pretty much connected. Like there's about only a 1 foot. Like it's connected to it. It's anchored, so it's not going anywhere.
Sounds like you can make the jump then.
Yeah. Sounds like sounds like that's a yes.
Okay, so you walk down the dock. As you hop on, the second your foot hits the boards, 4 crabs positioned either side immediately spin around towards you and start starts scuttling towards you. What do you do? You're about 20 feet away.
See, Mastos would have imitated
I
a
don't
crab
care what
walk
Mastos is. He's dead.
and like
What is
jittered
Lab-
across.
What is Labatus doing?
Lapidus is gonna grab his axe and continue walking across.
Okay.
Actually, he's not even gonna walk. He's gonna grab his axe and then just jump the rest of the way.
So you're on the boat.
I'm on it. Oh, I
You
thought I
walk
was
down
crossing.
the dock
Oh, it's
and
like
you jump
okay,
onto the
okay.
boat. The second you hit the boat, the crab started rushing towards you.
Axe in hand, ready to swing at crab, who comes to greet me with their claws.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm so glad I have advantage because I rolled a 1. That's 19.
Are we all rolling initiative?
If you all want to join in right now, he's just kind of jumped onto the boat by himself and about to hit a crab.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay, let me just give us a little bit more here. All right, so you yeah, you have the jump on this. You see the 4 crabs running towards you. You have the first attack. What do you do?
Swing for the fences.
All right, you have 1. You have 4. You have 1, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Which one? do
I'm
you
a
attack?
righty, so I'll go for the right ones first.
Okay. Do you want me to just give you a map? Would that be easier for you?
Because I'm in Talespire. Just wait.
Okay. Let me just clean something up real quick.
Yep, clean it up, then yoink me in. And pull me my dungeon daddy.
Oh, okay.
Felix likes that. It's like,
Move you all up now. Anybody wants to see is more than welcome to come in.
Yeah, come watch me.
I like to watch.
Don't
It's gonna
feed
be
into it.
crabtastic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, pull everybody in. Now we'll go to battle map. Ooh, look at these fancy new scenes the Corey did for the stream. Now that we have 79 players.
Ooh.
It's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Labatus, you hopefully have a view now.
Yep, I can see.
All
So
right.
I am going to. Since I can, I will bonus action rage.
Absolutely.
Use the extra movement from my rage, which, to be honest, it's only 25. You know, I don't even need to because I can go here,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
and then I will. Whoops. That guy. I'm gonna swing for him. So as you see, my
Sorry to stop
Axe.
you.
what?
For Felix, for you raging as you go in, what does this look like?
Oh yeah, you've never seen this. So you see Lapidus jump on that boat and pull his axe out, and you expect some sort of loud roar, some sort of ferocious rah. You've seen, I think, barbarians rage, or you've seen people get angry, but you've never seen Lapidus get angry, and he doesn't. You see Lapidus grab on tightly to his axe, inhale a deep breath, close his eyes, exhale, and open, and a green aura on his eyes. If you could see his eyes. And then he jumps! Whee!
You're attacking. Roll to attack.
Yeah. Recklessly. Ooh, actually,
Excellent.
shouldn't have said that because that was a 19 anyways. But I choose always could get a 20. I got 2 19s in a row.
Nice. Nice.
But that's 29. 29 to hit. Does
roll
29 hit?
Roll me some damage.
That's my D12. Sorry, just one moment. There's my D12. So that will be 13 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And the second. Oh, I really needed that. That will be 25.
25 hits.
Oh, wow. I rolled another 7, so another 13.
13. Okay. Anything else for you?
No. Not. Oh, wait. No, yes. Yes. Wait, does it? No, it activates. I have to wait till my next turn. I have to wait to give other people stuff. I have to wait till the next turn.
Yeah, so as you kind of jump forwards and you swing your axe down and the shaft stretches out and whoosh, slashes right into the top of the crab. And as you're kind of like pulling the axe out, you just give it a thrust to the left and whoosh, just cleaves the top of the part of the top of the shell off. As you can see a little bit closer now, the crab is just kind of opening his pincers up. You can see this green fluid leaking out from the pincers. Any other movement for you?
I actually will take. Well, how much movement did you say? Like, will I have my full movement when I got up here?
That wouldn't have been part of it, so you would have your full movement still, yeah.
Okay, so I used 10 feet to go that way. From bonus, is it bonus action? 10 feet? Yeah.
Half movement.
Yes. Half my movement, yeah, so I can use that. And so I'm gonna go. It's my measuring tool. I will run all the way up here, right past him.
Okay,
I
well,
can run up there. Right? There's stairs, right?
There's ladders. That would be double movement to get up there.
Double movement.
For the ladders, yeah. So, yeah, so that'll be 20 feet to get up the ladder because it's 10 foot.
Whoops. Okay, so can we say that instead of only going the 15, I went the full half movement for the rage movement?
Yeah,
so
you
that
can
I
get on the other. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I can. Yeah, because then I would be able to use. Because then it's 20 to get up, and then 25 to get there, anyways. So that's my movement.
And as you run past the crab, whoosh, slashes out at your calf as you run past it. With its pincer. 21 to hit.
Ooh, that hits. Is it its bigger pincer, or is there like little pincer?
As it slashes into your calf, you feel a cut deep as you take 10 slashing damage, and you see a sting from poison entering for 5 as well. And you scamper up the ladders to the top.
I scampered.
Scamper.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, with that, the crab that you just attacked, right up to you.
Hold on. Crabs can climb ladders?
It doesn't need ladders. You see the pincers and the claws, you see actually dig into the wood as it moves its way up. This one as well, 10, 25. And it will dash there. And the other two will dash over. There. So the one that rushed up to you, as soon as it crests the top and you're kind of looking down with your axe, you just see the pincer that is withdrawn from your calves slash at you again in quick succession. Natural one. As it comes up, you don't even move your axe and just ping! Just hits off the side of your axe as the pincer comes down towards your torso for a 12.
Bah.
Okay, everybody off the boat seeing this take place. Did everybody leaving Lapidus up to it, or did anybody want to join in?
Felix will join in.
Jack
Sorry.
will join in.
Yeah, it's
As they're
grab
running,
time.
he's like, "Do you want help?"
Yeah, you guys would have been closer. So this map not obviously 100% accurate in regards to the dock and stuff being there. So you guys use 20 feet to get onto the boat. So everybody else roll initiative.
Welcome to the party.
Is there nobody that's not getting on the boat?
Well, I'm still down. I haven't gone up yet.
22.
22.
12.
15 for Jack.
I got 13.
And Elion, 19. I'm sorry, Lapidus, what was your original?
So actually
Initiative.
21 actually.
Ooh.
My I rolled a 14, so 19
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
because I rolled the 1 and then I rolled 14. Yes.
Somebody's got a fan beside their microphone. Oh, cleared up.
That's
All
me.
right.
I'm a really big fan.
Okay, I thought it was my ball fan. I'm gonna readjust my ball fan.
Elion. And then, wow. Crabs, and then. And we have Jack. Wow, Jack's usually up there.
I rolled an 11 on the dice.
15, trail 11.
And then when you're done, would you bring me into the map?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, Felix. As I say, 20 feet will get you onto the boat straight from where you are, and then we can take the move on from there just because the dock doesn't actually exist.
Okay, yeah. So, Felix is gonna see all the crabs surround Lapidus like this, and he's gonna leap into action right away. And so he clicks his boots together, activating his rocket boots, and flies up so that he's on like a perfect angle, in line, like so all of the crabs like kind of lined up in front of him, and then as he raises his hands, you see these two bracelets that he's had for a while, and he claps his hands together, and the two bracelets begin to spark as he pulls the energy out from them, and lightning arcs between his hands. And as he forms like a perfect circuit, he claps his hands back together, and he's going to cast lightning bolt. And try to hit all 4 crabs in one line as he gets this angle as he flies, and just kind of lines them through.
Awesome. All in one fluid motion, the click, the fly up, lightning flying out. Ah! Dropped you onto the map. Hold on.
I thought that was one of the crabs.
Too epic. Too epic. All right. So you get some height there. How close did you want to get to the
So I'm fine. I probably wouldn't really get closer.
Yeah.
It's 100. So
Yeah.
I just trying to get. I'm just flying up to get the angle. So
Angle?
I'm not like quite right on the ground. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll move you so you wouldn't really hit. Yeah, there you could get Lapidus. So yeah, you don't have to use much movement then in that case. All right, perfect.
So all the crabs have to make a Dex saving throw, and the DC is 16. 1-6.
All right, first one is a fail. Second one to the left is a 14, is a fail. The one in front of Lapidus is a 16. And the one to the left is a 0.
Okay.
All right, let's see some damage.
Okay. So for everybody who failed the save, it's 35 lightning damage. 35.
5.
Great heavens.
Ooh, damn. That is so much damage in one turn. That's awesome. 5. Oh, 17. Amazing. You guys just see this beam of lightning shoot right through these crabs. You see the smoke kind of still coming off it, and the little pieces of electricity just dancing over the shells. Lapidus, your beard and hair kind of gonna get pushed off to the side. Almost smells a little bit like burning hair, but you think you're fine. Anything else for you, Felix?
Nope, that's it. Felix will kind of float there, poised, as he just kind of takes a deep breath after launching the lightning bolt out, and that'll be my turn.
Awesome. All right, Elion, you're up.
And I'm not on the boat yet.
No, 20 feet gets you on the boat if you want to be on the boat.
I don't want to be on the boat.
Okay.
And I don't see anyone that's hurt yet.
The crabs are hurt.
Yeah. I will.
Elion heals the crabs.
I will ready my firebolt if the crabs start coming at me.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, sounds good. Elion, you guys just see Elion kind of look over and just wait. So cycling around, Lapidus, we're coming to you. If you could please give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's so dark. I have to get my Millennium Falcon in position. That is going to be a 16, sir.
Okay, roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
That one's going to be a little bit better, sir. A 17.
Okay, perfect. Okay, what do you do on your turn?
First of all, who is, I guess, Jak? No.
Who is Jak?
What is Jak?
Is Jak?
Why is Jak?
Why is Jak? Dang it.
How is Jak?
What's your question?
Pretty good.
How far away is Felix? I can't see him.
He is.
Where'd he go?
He's floating. He's 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was Jak, too. No. Oh, Jak's right there. They look similar. Different cape color. Yeah, you are going to feel a warm, tingly feeling in a moment. Just a moment, though. Ooh.
Hope that's not the crabs.
Oh! Oh! Come on, that was almost triple sixes, baby. I got 6, 6, and 5. So you can do the math, and you get, it's 17. You get temporary hit points.
Nice.
You get a nice warm feeling come over you, and a fat green glow with
what you think is like bark. You think? You're like, huh?
And that's your turn.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's still my turn. I still have things to do. And those things are attacking. And my first attack is going to go cleave against both of these. I think they're both in range.
Yeah,
Yes.
10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, they're both in range. So I'm going to cleave. And I am not going to reckless attack. Oh, wait, no, hold on. First, I'm going to reckless attack. And then I'm going to brutal strike. Because it can be one or the other, right? Advantage on one strength-based attack, and they're both strength-based.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. So I'll just do the first one, just so it's... The first one's going to be a brutal strike. Can I do brutal strike with the cleave? I don't think I can.
You can't stack them, no.
No, so I'll just do a brutal strike on the front, first one that I've been attacking. Ooh, does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
Oh, thank God. So 18, okay. And damage, and my D10. 78. There's my D10. Oh, fat damage. Okay. So that is going to be 10, 20, and sorry, I have to go back. 26 damage.
Dang.
And I will topple him. Do I want to topple him?
Well, as you sink that in, what does this look like when you kill this small crab?
Oh, I quite literally, you see him take his axe down from above his head and cleave him in two, just straight crab meat separation. We're gonna have lots of crab meat for dinner.
Yeah, the axe pierces through the outer shell of the crab as it kind of cracks in two. And it splits open. You see the white kind of pearlescent eyes kind of like fall to either side. You hear them almost hit the boat as if they're solid, and you see this kind of green fluid start coming out of the pincers and just lay motionless on the ground.
Okay, so I am now going to move into position here, and I'm going to hit this crab with a brutal strike. Does a 29 hit?
It sure does.
Oh yeah.
Just.
Yeah, just straight. And 9, 16. No, 9, 6, 15. 21. 21 damage. And I shall forceful blow him and push him 15 feet, blowing him back off of the top here.
15 feet?
Yeah, like a upward angle to kind of swing him over that banister. Almost out of the park style.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll use my remaining movement to move here.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you kind of like upswing with your axe on this one, kind of try to cleave it in half from the underside, seeing it not completely get split in two, you kind of give that thrust out and shoots off the side of the boat. As it hits the deck below, the group onlooking see as soon as it hits, just explodes into different pieces on the deck in a mass of flesh and green fluid. It is dead. Okay, and you move over to the edge of the stairs, overlooking the other two.
The ladder.
Ladder, right. Perfect. Yeah, as you kind of move over there, you look down, kind of grinning waiting for your next the demise of your enemies. You start to hear scuttling and scratching coming from underneath the deck. Jak, you're up.
Jak is going to. Talamor's favor will appear, launching him up. Now, how accurate is this boat? We're looking at.
When you're on it, it'll be accurate. But getting there, you just have to use 20 feet to get there.
Okay. Jak is going to attempt to get on the boat. DM, if there's anything like this net thing or this rope thing, he would like latch onto that. Or, because Jak is Jak, as he's launching himself onto the boat, Talamor's favor in one hand as he quickly pulls out his pistol, flourishing it, and he's going to fire off 2 shots, one at each crab.
Okay. So do you want to try and land on the rope that's connected to the mast?
Yes, if it's within range and reasonable.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics.
Excellent. That's a 15 on the die, putting me at 23.
That is sufficient. As you launch yourself with Talamor's favor and then kind of jump up, you kind of use it to kind of hook into the ropes while you kind of lean out with the gun, holding it over your head, and take your shots.
Yep. The first attack is going to be...
To which one?
In combat in a minute. He's putting one on each, so whichever one's...
Sure.
Whichever one's the closest, I guess, to him.
Okay.
Will be the first one. So that will be a 26... Sorry, a 25 for the first one.
Okay, that hits.
Excellent. That will be 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As he will pop a shot off on the second one. And that is a 29 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that is 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
As he lands on the rope thing hooked up with Talamor's favor, he is going to kind of aim down. He's going to focus the one that is furthest away from Lapidus and fire his third shot at it.
Okay. Sounds good. Let her rip.
That'll be a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure. And that will be 10 piercing.
All right. Yeah, so you go over almost 3 quick succession. And Lapidus, you see a piece of shrapnel of the shell just splattering against the stairs below you as Jak hits them hard from behind.
Yep. And then, is there a different view from the boat, or is that... Okay, no, I'm on it, sweet. Yeah, and yeah, that'll be it for Jak.
Okay, awesome. These things still chattering, looking as if they're heading towards Lapidus. Darius, you're up.
I'm still not on the boat, correct?
Nope. I
Okay.
mean, yep, you're correct.
Okay. Can I make it there? I'm gonna load talespire.
Yeah, it's only 20 feet. 20 feet gets you on the boat.
Okay. I will move to the boat.
Okay. That will make you that'll make you 30 feet from the closest crab.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty. The closest one?
1 second. How close was it? Sorry.
30 feet.
30 feet. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, first one fires off, goes kaboom. It goes 30-20.
30-20, that definitely hits.
Okay. That will be 7 damage.
Okay.
And they will fire a second one. Not so good. That is a 12.
At the same crab.
Yes, same target.
That also hits.
Oh, sweet.
Beats it, beats it.
Another 7 damage.
Awesome. Yeah, you just with blasts of purple energy, finding the hole that Jak has created in the back of this crab. You kind of just send your energy in out there. It flies at the other side. The front pincer kind of falling off. It's kind of lumbering now, having a hard time staying up.
Why are we killing these? And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Trey, you're up.
Because they attacked Lapidus. And Trey, run, leap, and he's going to jump and try to get up into the ropes that are connected to the mast, up with Jak. He may not be able to get as high as Jak, but he wants to be there about as high as he can get.
Okay, give me an acrobatics.
$25. Woo!
Amazing. Yeah, you don't get quite as much height, but you definitely can latch on to the bottom of the rope. Easily done.
So Trey, run, jump, lands, and in his offhand, he'll say something to himself, and you'll see that blade extend from the hilt, and this shimmering white blade comes out. And Trey looks and concentrates on the crabs down there, and he's going to make an attack, but it doesn't seem like he moves so much, as anybody who's watching probably wouldn't notice. But if anybody were really paying attention, they would see this shimmer of motion, almost like a rope is swinging out towards the crabs, and then a blade appears practically inside one of the crabs as he attacks downwards.
Awesome.
For an 18. Will an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
That'll be 13 radiant damage as one of the blades practically appears within that crab.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if there is if that crab is still up, you'll see that happen again. There'll be this blur of motion, but not quite. Almost like one of the ropes is swinging out, but it isn't. And almost like there's a plunging, but there's not. The blade just sort of appears as Trey attempts again, this time 27 to attack the crab.
So the first attack does indeed decimate this crab. As the blade enters, breaks apart on the ground. The sword that was there disappeared. No visible weapon in the crab is deceased. One left.
Sure, so similar thing. 27 to hit this next crab.
Yep, definitely hits.
That'll be 8 radiant damage.
Man, you guys are so heroic.
Yeah, this sword kind of apparates for a quick second. And this crab is just kind of like lurching towards trying to get the lapis. Immediately collapses on the ground. Unmoving. It is deceased.
Because it's a crab.
And Jak and Trey, from your vantage point, you can see through the grates on the underside of the dock. You see movement and hear scratching below.
Uh-oh.
Anything else for you, Trey?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Felix, you're up.
Whose mic is making noise? It's ringing.
Not me. I was muted.
It's my turn, but nothing. There's nothing here.
Yeah, you don't currently see any combatants.
But you're still aggroed, so careful.
So Felix like
Start hitting tab. Sorry.
As the last crab that they can see falls, Felix like goes to relax, but then he stops and is like, "Wait, I still hear battle music." And then he, so I'm like Is that how far am I actually from being able to get just to like the middle of the boat or whatever?
Okay. The middle would be 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll dash and fly so that I'm still like elevated above. Like I want to be like as high as I can be above. So maybe like 20 feet above, 15, 20 feet, whatever. Like floating above and just kind of looking and watching for what might come. I'm kind of ready and poised and actually going to ready an action as I kind of position my left gauntlet, and I'm gonna like kind of just be watching as we hear this sound coming from below, and the gauntlet's armed that if something does appear, I'm going to launch a second level magic missile at the target.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, absolutely. Roll a quick perception check while you're over the grates for me.
Sure. At 22.
Awesome. Yeah, through the gaps in this movement, you can see some movement down below. You see two of the crabs start moving underneath, small crabs, and behind it, lumbering, you see this almost humanoid figure with large pincers on each hand and a large glass, almost eyes protruding from the top as they seem to be charging down the underdeck.
Okay. Yeah, I will keep my action ready for if they pop out. The first thing that hostile thing that I see.
Perfect.
That'll end my turn.
That's good. Elion.
Well, the crabs didn't attack me.
Nope.
Shocking. I am going to, now that I see that there's no danger, I'm going to move on to the boat.
Okay.
And do I have enough movement to like get to a corpse?
You
Crab
do,
corpse?
if you dash, you would, yes.
Okay. I will dash over, but I'm not going to dash. I'm not going to run. I'm very nonchalant about this, and I'm
Yes.
just going to kind of start foot kicking the corpse of the crab.
Okay.
And I'm just going to look up like, you know these are just crabs, right? And that's my turn.
Okay, awesome. Next up is Lapidus. You know there's movement below. You have heard it. Elion,
Sorry,
below
just
you. Yeah.
would I've noticed the movement below from where I was?
No, you wouldn't have seen it.
Okay, all right. Nothing. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
still muted. There we go. It seems we have more company. And I will jump down from the deck.
Okay.
Super landing!
Give me an acrobatics, please.
And 23.
Okay. And you were just jumping right off the edge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just-
So as you land swiftly, you don't break an ankle.
Nope.
But jumping down, you take 5 of bludgeoning as you land. Or 2, because you're still raging.
Still haven't taken away my temp hit points. I like it. Keep going.
Okay, what else for you?
Oh, wait, no. Actually. Sorry, you did. Hold on. I forgot about that 5 poison damage. And then I am going to... Can I open the deck hatches?
You can certainly try. If you wish to
I
use
try
your
to
action.
open the deck hatches.
Okay, it would be an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you put your fingers underneath and go to pull it up. Go ahead and roll me a strength check, please.
That is just a standard strength check.
Yep.
22.
22, amazing. Yeah, you can see that time has kind of almost sealed this around. As you get your fingers in and you go to push it up, you put a little bit too much pressure and poof, you just flip it. It flies back about 10 feet across the deck, exposing the area underneath.
Does it hit Darius? Because he's about 10 feet back.
And you can see the exposed deck underneath.
And are there crabs underneath?
You can see further down, you see two crabs, and you see a sort of humanoid style crab chasing after up on two legs. And you see a second one off to the left as well from your angle, both running towards the western end of the boat underneath.
I shout, more crabs below. They're heading to the west.
Perfect. And anything else for you?
No. And because I took that 5 damage, I'm still raging.
Jak, you're up. You can use your bonus action to extend rage as well, so.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. That I did not know.
It's a new thing. Yeah, it's part of your thing.
Oh,
So to double check, there's nothing like visually they see right now.
Roll a perception.
Correct. Jak is blind.
He's still got that fly in his eye from earlier. Ah! Although Lapidus did just yell out, there's more coming. They're going to the west. So he did just yell that out.
Gotcha. All right, that is a 15.
Yeah, you would see one running almost underneath Lapidus now. Coming from the east. From your angle.
From the east. Like I see one I can shoot?
You wouldn't have an angle on it really from where you are. You can just kind of see through the grate and that just one running that underneath Lapidus. You would have to get a better angle.
Okay, and to double check, are we saying they're under the ship or they're on the second level of the ship?
Oh, they're on the the second level.
Oh, okay.
Not under the
Perfect.
ship, like under the water.
Gotcha. All right, if that's the case, Jak is going to por favor. Jak is going to leap, depending on the distance here. I think it's too bad. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. Jak is going to jump off of the rope to land on the ship deck, and as he does, he's going to slam his hands together. They're going to just turn a crazy amount of green, and as he hits the ground, he's going to slam his hand into the ground, as the lower deck is just going to turn into this massive, thorny thicket down below.
Okay, directly where you can see.
He's going to. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of that. He's going to fill like the bottom of the ship. So yeah, he's going to shoot it. You said he could see something beneath Mastos.
Lapidus, yep.
Lapidus, yeah. So he is going to launch it at the feet of it, and it's going to go out. It's, I believe it's 20 feet. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that thing?
That's
What
what
playing Fallout?
That's what you're shooting. That's what you're
Good heavens.
you're seeing.
That thing's creepy looking. Yeah, he's gonna cast Spike Growth, and then he's gonna move out of that place because that thing looks scary.
All right, you cast Spike Growth.
Yeah.
Okay, area. Okay, gotcha.
And then he's gonna like go over here. Actually, he's gonna go over here. He's gonna jump right here. And then he's going to quickly pull his bow out, knock an arrow, and draw, and get ready.
Okay, sounds good. Darius, you're up next.
Oh wait, ooh, never mind. I was gonna ask if I could cast Hunter's Mark on it,
Yeah,
but it's concentration.
Okay. Yeah, you'll lose your spike growth.
Can you
Alrighty.
pull me in?
I sure can.
Me as well, please.
There's nothing left up deck, correct?
That is correct. Just a few corpses with Elion kicking one of them.
Okay, it just.
Lightly.
What are we doing?
Lapidus did yell out that there was more underneath running to the west.
Yeah, but why are we fighting crabs? All right, I will hold an Eldritch Blast in case anything pops out from underneath.
Okay. Perfect. Next up would be Trey.
Okay, so there's nothing above the deck yet. So none of the people here are actually threatened yet.
Not on the deck. No, there's nothing on the deck right now.
Bring me in.
Okay, I think Trey up here amongst these ropes, you'll see almost inexplicably, you'll kind of back from behind a sail, you'll see another version of Trey start to take form as he's climbing downward, and a kuna knife in his teeth, rosewood handle. A Trey that looks like sort of sun bleached clothing, almost a privateer type character who's climbing down to be in about the space that Trey is. And Trey is actually going to hop down to be next to Darius.
Okay. Boom.
And Privateer Trey will remain up in the ropes just above him.
Okay.
And we're going to take a defensive stance here. Don't see anything yet and not actually sure exactly where they'll come from. Trey's looking around to see where he thinks they will upwell from. Probably maybe a staircase or maybe even this opening just here next to Lapidus.
Okay. Perfect. All right. The entity underneath, feel like you now getting a better look at it as it's really under the Lapidus. It looks up towards and starts to leap up towards the opening. Jak, the spike growth damage, what is that at right now?
I do believe it is a whopping 2d4 every 5 feet. Do you want me to roll that, or do you want to roll that?
Actually, sorry, I thought as he started his turn in it, he's not moving into it, he's jumping out of it. So.
Oh, what a bum.
Yeah, so it leaps upwards towards the hole that has been made for it. And Lapidus, I have to maneuver this thing. As soon as it gets to the top, it immediately spins around, seeing a target. This thing now getting a better look at it. Sorry. Manipulating the map.
He takes fall damage, right?
Jumping up, getting a better look at it, seeing this thing almost as tall as you now that it kind of spreads to make itself look bigger. Pincers at the ready, these glass eyes pointing towards you.
I'm gonna use my reaction. No,
Okay.
no.
You sure?
Okay, yeah. With it, with it coming into view for Felix as he floats up above the deck. His still hasn't equipped the suit as he dropped the case behind him, but he's got his boots on and his bracelets. And as he holds it, his left hand aimed towards the opening, and this thing emerges. You see these like scarlet, almost like stars glow around the bracelet, and as they fly out, it's like these orbs that just kind of fan out, and then 4 of them just collapse, and his magic missile will home in, and all 4 will simultaneously hit this target that has just emerged.
Perfect. Yeah.
So as those hit, he's going to take 11 force damage.
Okay. Yeah, they find their mark right up the spine, right up the back of this thing as it crawls up. Doesn't shudder. Doesn't seem to cause it an issue. Lapidus, as it looks towards you, and raises both its pincers, ready to swing. I mean, we'll leave it there for tonight, because we're getting to the time.
Big crazy crab monster, big crazy crab.
It's okay, I'll fucking shit up. I want crab meat for dinner.
Good thing you didn't just send like the ship guys down here.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward.
Everyone keeps saying, "Why are we doing this?" And it's like, aren't we supposed to get this ship? Like, there's a bad guy that clearing the ship.
Yeah, I know.
What's the point of this?
We'll find out why next time.
Yeah. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST. See you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Yeah.